Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Johnson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of that.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Pulls it in. It's Humphreys. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Harmon. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll run it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Now they'll try the right side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Horn. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Motion from the offense. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Quick pass on the jet motion. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Georgia lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Running the red zone, it's Jones. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Now the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Dogs with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Harmon. He's going to let it go. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bulldogs are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Missouri! He hung in there as long as he could, and it paid off.
What toughness. I mean, QB just hanging there, knowing you're going to get hit, but still throwing a strike down the field. Offensive linemen are going to love that guy.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Rutgers stopped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win and they did it outside of Piscataway. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this
unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Harmon. He's got him in the flat. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Made a defender miss. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They go to the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Working that left side now. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Going up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd down after the run. To the air, it's Harmon. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the Tigers get enough for the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's Jones. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. coming after him. The sure hands, it's Jones. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
Great job by the...
Looking for the end zone. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Back to throw. It's Horn. This time it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. He's looking to throw. He's got it.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
The Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Fast motion from the offense. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the right. And that ball is picked off. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the air, it's Harmon. He finds his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Defense trying to find its way off the field on the 9th play of the drive. It'll be 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the tailback. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well stick with him. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Setting up the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, it's Tuggle. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen,
and that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A little screen to the running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch.
2nd down coming up.
To throw, it's Harmon. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Horn. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. It's complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that is enough.
He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Robinson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Good enough for
He wants to throw it again. Dances away to buy time. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
There to make the stop, and he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Back to throw, it's Harmon. Floating away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Georgia going up tempo.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That's reeled in, it's Evans. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Grab near the marker. It's Savage. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Utah. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to the running game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Humphries. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Harmon. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.